Greetings, welcome to Robin's Book Club, episode number 74. Shall we call it Better Call Saul? Today I've published 6 videos about Saul Leiter's books, and by far the most asked question I get on this channel is, which one should I buy? And while I'm totally aware that I have no real idea of which one you should buy, I can offer some advice and ideas to help you make up your own mind. Hence this video. Regular book club viewers have already spotted, I suspect, 2 books which haven't been on the channel before. More on those in due course. Firstly, let me thank you for watching this video and subscribing if you are a subscriber. You'll find Amazon affiliate links below to these books, or at least most of them, and some of the kit I use to make these videos too. If you buy something using those links, I make a small commission, which helps me keep on making these videos. There's also a Buy Me a Coffee link too, so if you'd like to support me more directly or more regularly, that could be a way to do that. Thank you for those of you who already do. So which aspects of these books am I going to highlight for you in this video? Well, we'll look at size and quality and price and the range of content, the value for money, and then I'll bring you an overall conclusion as to which of these books I would be happiest to recommend. So you can see the size for yourself. The prices do vary quite significantly for these books, so I shall show you on screen the book and the price, both the recommended retail price and the current price at the point of filming this video in the UK, and the list price in the United States of America, and the current price that you might expect to pay in US dollars. Value for money is somewhat subjective, so obviously the green Saul Leiter for me, well, it failed the value for money test so fully that I'm actually returning it unopened. You can see I haven't opened it. That might be a mistake, but for me it can't be worth more than Forever Saul and All About Saul at the current UK prices. You know, it simply can't be, so it's going back. And if you think I've made a huge mistake there, let me know and perhaps I'll rebuy it at some point. But the Amazon listing doesn't even say how many pages or images it contains. So yeah, not going to be recommending that one, I'm afraid. This photo file book hasn't been seen on this channel before either. It's 64 photos, 38 colour, and it was first published in 2008. Photo file is an English language edition of Photo Poche. Was it Poche? French is terrible, but it's published in Paris, that series of books, and this one was actually originally published in French in 2007. Then it was published in 2008 in London, 2009 in New York, and then reprinted in 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017 and 2020. So a popular little series. And the French Poche, or Poche probably, is the English word pocket, so it's a pocket-sized book. The essay intro done by Max Kozloff is pretty good. I enjoyed that very much. It is small, inexpensive, but the landscape format photos I feel are a bit squashed in this particular size and printed over the gutter. I'm not a fan of that. I would never really have photos printed over 2 pages well, unless the book is a landscape format book, in which case you don't need to do it anyway. You take my point. There are a few art nudes in this, no paintings. The colour reproduction seems good, but the photos chosen are quite subdued. A few that I thought perhaps I hadn't seen in the other books, but I didn't do a forensic test on that. So overall, I would say, this book is perfectly fine. Forever Saul, published in 2022, over 200 illustrations, 295 pages. It does have more of a mass market feel to the paper than the photo file book. It's more matte, but not bad for it. There are a few art nudes in it, 28 pages of self-portraits, some artworks as well, a couple of essays, and the wonderful quotations which are scattered throughout, which really helped me relate to Saul's personality. I kind of felt like I knew him better from these little quotes. I really enjoyed those. So yeah, a great book. All About Saul, 232 illustrations, 297 pages. It was published in 2018, and same format. Exactly the same format as Forever Saul, with 2 more very readable essays, quite a lot of nudes in this one, and his paintings as well, and more of those wonderful quotes. Both Forever Saul and All About Saul do some double-page spreads, but the larger page size makes them easier to view than in the photo file book. And they also print some landscape images smaller on a single page, which helps as well. They kind of vary what size and ratios, not necessarily ratios, but they vary what size they print things, and actually I think that gives a really nice kind of flow to the book. Unseen Saul as well, it's the same expert team as Forever Saul and All About Saul, who hold positions at the Foundation, and this book really kind of explains what it's like to come up with 76 newly unearthed, unpublished images from a collection of more than 40,000 colour slides. When I published a video of this before, someone commented uncharitably on the OG video that they could see why they went unseen and that Saul hadn't wanted them published. And frankly, no, not the case, as the essays explain. And I, for one, admire anyone working with such a large unpublished archive. And the 3 essays and glimpses behind the scenes here help us learn even more about Saul and the way that he worked, and what a treasure trove that must be. The paper and design choices, well, they may be wide of the mark. Those lots of large, shiny black borders on images and pages, I don't think that helps enhance the presentation of the photographs, to be perfectly honest with you. It's a choice that I think, if there was a new edition of it, I would maybe revise that choice. That's just my own opinion. And the Saul Leiter Centennial Retrospective, the big boy, it's published in 2023. It's the same team again, Margit Erb and Michael Perillo at the helm, 352 pages, and it is an absolute whopper. It really is the definitive book out of all of these. In the original video, I likened it to going to an exhibition. Life story, chronological details, more unpublished material, family photographs, that kind of thing. I think this book really has got a great quality feel to it, and has the broadest range of content of any of the books that we're looking at today as well. So, value for money and kind of my conclusion wrapped up into one. I think Forever Saul and All About Saul, fantastic. If you can get them for the reduced prices, I know they're a bit pricier in the States, but if you can get those at kind of the reduced prices in the UK or anywhere else, I think those 2 books are absolutely fantastic. And if you've got a bit more cash and you really have the shelf space as much as anything else, then the Centennial Retrospective is really the one for the person who wants the biographical exhibition experience, and I highly recommend that book as well. But, you know, really, if it comes to it, those are my choices. And if you had a bit less money and you could only get one of Forever and All About Saul, doesn't matter. Get one, and then when you've got some more money a bit later, or if you see it in a second-hand shop, get the other, because they're both really good and they work really nicely as a pair. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Something a bit different for me for this one, but as I said, I get asked it an awful lot, and so I thought I would answer the question. And don't forget, if you're looking to purchase them from Amazon in particular, then I do have affiliate links in the video below where I might earn a small commission should you happen to purchase through those. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon, and I'm probably going to compare another couple of books, but actually this time by Salgado.